I have just arrived back in Renfrewshire, which, like so many other places, welcomes careful drivers. Whilst North Wales Constabulary may take issue, I'm generally considered to be a reasonably careful driver, and let's hope I get made to feel welcome here in Mearns. This episode's Forgotten Town.
Mearns, Renfrewshire, population 26,600, rank number 401.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I trust you made good use of the mid-season interval, as I'm sure none but the snooker-obsessed will have been calling it. The business end of proceedings, however, is a phrase which I'm sure will be well understood in connection with the juncture at which we now find ourselves. After over half a century's mostly inadvertent efforts, this is the 100th Scottish settlement in the list of the UK's largest 1,000, which I have visited, along with 799 English, 68 Welsh, and 28 Northern Irish towns. That collectively means that after Mearns, there will be but 5 remaining. And in terms of the podcasted visits, that makes it 95 down and 5 to go. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got a town to look around, and look around it we shall. First thing I notice about Mearns, it's got a relatively elevated aspect. Pleasant view back towards Glasgow, up to the fells beyond. To the north, we now enter the Avenue shopping centre. Apparently doing pretty brisk business on this Monday morning, which is a regular working day here in Scotland, although down in England, it's a bank holiday. Whilst I do work for New Zealanders, I am on English bank holiday terms, so I've got the day off. Go me. It's a busy shopping centre, as you can hear. I've no particular need to do any shopping this morning, so I'm going to pass straight through. Nonna Gina's Italian Ristorante and Bar is doing very brisk business. More for cappuccini than Aperol Spritz, but nonetheless, the good folk are catching up on the stories of the recent weekend. We'll walk down Kirk Lane, which perhaps unsurprisingly has a ruddy big kirk, which I'm sure was equally busy yesterday morning. North from the shopping centre, we pretty quickly get into a purely residential area. Dwellings, which I must say are spacious, detached houses from the 20th century, all well maintained and in very capacious grounds. I was chatting to Fraser in the pub yesterday. He told me that Mearns was quite upmarket. I am reliably informed that most of the older buildings were done away with when they built the Avenue shopping centre. So in search of something of slightly greater antiquity, I am walking to Mearns Kirk. And rather impressive it is too. It's exceedingly square. And the bench here says, "Rest a while with me." So I shall. As we pause with a pleasing view of leafy suburbia, I can offer you a couple of surprising insights into the religious communities of this town. First up is the relatively uncontroversial and statistically proven fact that Mearns' Jewish community of some 1,500 souls equates to a full quarter of Scotland's total, which explains the presence here of 2 synagogues. Slightly more contentious is the recent history of another of the Church of Scotland's congregations hereabouts, the Maxwell Mearns Castle Church, a slightly ugly early 70s construction alongside what little remains of the 15th century Mearns Castle. However, it seems it was disillusionment with the modern direction of the established church, rather than the depressing architecture, that caused most of the elders and a large slice of the congregation to leave and set up Mearns' new church as recently as 2023, with the intention of affiliating to the Free Church of Scotland. Another confusing episode in the saga of Scots ecclesiastical heritage. Hello. No bother. Close encounters of a canine gang. Not what I was expecting to hear emanating from a suburban window, but I guess you've got to practice somewhere. See you next time on Forgotten Towns.